Yo, what is going on, guys? In this video, I'm going to be breaking down the Sam Mike concept. I'm going to be blitzing from the right side of the screen, and we do run into a bit of a problem when blitzing from the right, and I will go into more detail about that here in a second, but we do have a counter to our problem that will actually go into the next video. But as you can see right here, the blitz comes in directly up the right B gap, very similar to how it comes from the left side of the screen. And this is the Sam Mike 3 play. So you see, linebacker's just going to fly right up into that gap. So now, I want to show you real quick why we have a problem blitzing from the right out of all of the plays. So if you look at Sam Mike 3, look at the defensive end on the right of screen's rush angle. This rush angle really causes the O-line a headache because he runs directly into the guard. We're going to manipulate that fact by re-blitzing down the defensive tackle. So this is the setup right here. You're going to base align, press. You're going to spread linebackers, QB contain, re-blitz the defensive tackle over the center, and then zone out the left of screen end. The way that the blitz works is the center gets occupied by the guy we blitz straight down. This rush angle runs straight into the guard, and then that leaves the tackle to pick up either of these two linebackers. The only time this blitz becomes inconsistent is when one of our defensive linemen block sheds really quick, and it allows the line to kind of overcompensate and get to our linebacker. But that is how the blitz actually is set up. Now, I'm going to show you the reason we can't use Sam Mike 1 or Sam Mike 2 with this concept. I'm just going to come out in a random play. Doesn't really matter. So, if we were to set it up exactly the same, you see that the one difference is this rush angle by the defensive end. This guy takes such a hard rush to the center, he's basically going to skip right past the guard. And that's no good because then it allows the guard to pick up the middle linebacker and the tackle to pick up the guy we have in a contain. We've tried to recreate this by blitzing the D-line or crashing the D-line down or to the left, but as you see, the rush angle is not quite the same, and this blitz becomes pretty inconsistent when you try to use these two plays. As I mentioned, though, we do have the ability to mix up our coverages when we blitz from the right. We will go into that whole concept in the next video, as I mentioned. So, back to the actual setup for Sam Mike 3. I'm going to show you how it'll work, run it a couple times. We might even be able to show you sometimes why it becomes inconsistent. So we're going to base align, press, spread our linebackers, QB contain, re-blitz the defensive tackle over the center, and zone out the defensive end on the left of screen. You could play on either this middle linebacker on the left or the strong safety on the right. You might be able to play on this free safety as well. I don't honestly know. I prefer either the middle linebacker on the left or the strong safety. So we'll go ahead, hike the ball. And as you see here, the DN block shed really quick. And that is what I was talking about, though, where sometimes the blitz won't come in because this guy gets such a good rushing angle. He block sheds a lot of the times. That time, they both came in because the guard simply fell to the ground. But a lot of the times, he will simply get beat by that defensive end, and he'll go pick up the linebacker. So, I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to make a sub really quick. I'm going to put Michael Bennett back at that defensive end spot. I'm going to come out in the play once again. Sam Mike 3. Come out. Random spread formation. Alright, so you got the setup once again. We'll hike the ball, and you see the linebacker loops directly into the gap. So that is how we are going to be blitzing from the right side of the screen if we want to use the Sam Mike plays. In the next video, we're going to go over how we can mix up our coverages, whether it be cover 2, cover 4, a let's see, what's pinch buck 0, um, stuff along those lines, to where we can actually blitz from the right with multiple different coverages. So that is it for the Sam Mike concept from the right hand side of the screen. Once again, just make sure you remember you cannot blitz consistently out of Sam Mike 1 or Sam Mike 2 from the right side of the screen. Sam Mike 3, however, is extremely consistent, and it allows you to stay in the same play. Say you come out in Sam Mike 3 flipped, they have the running back on the left. Well, you can simply just flip your play, do the same setup. It is very quick, and be good to go.